Welcome to the OConect overview of our business architecture solution. This is how we connect organizations, create visibility, and identify areas of transformational impact. From the top right menu, you can access your organizational settings to change your plan, access the forum, take a product tour, or set up your organization. The next step is to add your logo and change your brand color. There are 3 ways to populate your enterprise mapping data, either manually, CSV upload, or via an API. In this step, we're going to have a look at uploading via CSV. The first step is the base import. Simply download our sample CSVs, enter your data, and then upload. The next step is the detailed import. Again, download the sample CSVs and upload. This is where we connect all of your data together. Uploading data for each entity quickly builds more visibility for your enterprise. By clicking the dashboard on the left, it will bring up the 3 modules that we currently have available. Let's click over to Enterprise Mapping. All of the data that we're going to be viewing has been pre-populated into our demo organization, Trev and Trudy's Transport. Let's click on Branch. Here we can view all of the branches within the enterprise, and if we click to the right, we can see what functions are associated with that branch. Moving down into departments, we can quickly see what function the department belongs to and how many people are within that department. Clicking on the number of people will tell you exactly who is in that department. Moving down to the People's tab, we get a quick overview of position and role for each employee. By clicking on the person's name, we can get detailed information about them. We can also invite people here to become an admin, editor, or collaborator. The invitation system is based on roles and permissions as to who can be invited to what entity to collaborate, edit, or admin. Simply select the role that you want to assign to them and then hit Invite User. Any of the entities can always be added manually simply by clicking Add a New up on the left. When adding data manually, it's always driven by a drop-down list. This helps to ensure that fields are populated and nothing becomes orphaned. Within systems, we can have a look on the right-hand side to see how many processes are linked to it. Clicking to the right will tell us exactly what processes are connected to that system. Moving down to external value chain customers and suppliers, we can have a quick look to see their contact name, contact email, and what process they're connected to if they're a customer or what system they're connected to as a vendor. Moving down to processes, we can quickly see the process owner, type of process, and let's click on View Connection. From here, we can see what system the process belongs to and what departments use the process. By clicking on the EVC, we can quickly get an overview of all of the information. We can change the EVC type from the drop-down list. Let's hop over into the Dynamic Business Mapping reports for Enterprise Mapping. From the drop-down list, select what reports you want to visualize. The Sankey Dynamic Visualizer reports give you a great insight as to how your organization is connected by simply rolling over each entity to understand and pinpoint where the connections are. Simply by hovering on the department on the right, you can see what function it belongs to and who the function head is. Back simply takes you back to Enterprise Mapping. Next, let's look at the Organizational Map reports. These reports provide a different view of how your organization is connected. Simply click on one of the entities above. Let's now head over to the Business Impact Analysis. Simply click Add a new BIA, add the name, select what type of change you want, and you'll be shown a drop-down list of systems. If we were adding a BIA that was a process change, we would then be shown a list of processes. For this BIA, we've selected Oracle Upgrade as a system, and now we hit Start BIA. We can instantly see the processes connected to the Oracle system that will be impacted from the change. BIA delivers 3 key reports: stakeholders, processes, and organisation. The stakeholder report identifies all of the key stakeholders to be involved in the proposed change, from investment decision-making through to user requirements, collaboration, and external value chain. The interconnected process report tells us what processes will be impacted by the change. The third report, the Organisational Impact Map, is the helicopter view that tells us enterprise-wide what the impact will be for the proposed change. Let's now hop over to process mapping. These are process maps that belong to our demo organisation, but let's go and explore the driver certification. From here we can instantly see that the driver certification and licensing process is attached to the Get Trucking system and used by legal, OHS and driver training departments. The drop-down arrow on the right reveals high-level information about how those tasks are connected to systems and departments. To keep adding and building your process map, simply click Add a Task. Within Task List, you can drag tasks into a different order, add a comment, change, or delete. Each entity within the process mapping is color-coded or has an icon to denote what type of task it is. Easily switch between building and viewing your process map. Process maps can be printed to PDF. Much like swim lanes, you can easily create task groups to know what task is in what group. From here we get a high-level overview of how many tasks are within that task group. The arrow on the right will display or collapse all of the tasks within that task group. Task List keeps an audit trail of date and time stamps of changes made by who. From here you can also add, edit, or comment. Process mapping provides 3 types of reports: overview, system, and process reports. The overview gives us a great breakdown of the total amount of tasks within the process, task groups and systems in the process, and again you can print to PDF. The systems report provides a great overview of all of the systems involved in the process. It then proceeds to break down all the systems to provide additional insights. The process report analyzes all levels of processes. From here, we're able to understand how the processes or tasks are duplicated or used across the enterprise. Let's hop into the dynamic process mapping reports. The Sankey reports for process mapping give a very good overview of how your process is mapped. Again, we can see how processes are connected to systems. Clicking the back button will take you back to process mapping. In a nutshell, that is the overview of OConect and how we create more connected organisations, visibility, and identify transformational impact. Thank you.